Good morning, boys and girls.
Good morning, Mrs. Lawson.
Today we're doing our last blend. Swa, swa, like sweet. And I'm going to add it over. Whoa, look at how many blends we did. This is amazing. You guys are so smart. I'm going to use my swatter to point to it, and we'll say all of them. Wa, fla, sh, pra, cra, cha, sla, tra, gla, sta, tha, sna, bla, cla, gra, bra, fra, spa, dra, sma, pla, ska, and swa. And I got some fly swatters. Swatter starts with swa. Sometimes what do you use this fly swatter for? Raise your hand. Kaya, what do you use this for? Whack what? What do we whack with it, Mahina? Bugs. Could be flies. Could be what else? Bees. Could be wasp. What about cockroach? Yeah. We use in Hawaii a lot of times we get the cockroach and we swat it. Well, if I want you to look up here because we're going to swat the blends. And I'm going to have someone be the yellow one, someone be the red one. And if I say sna, then I want to see who can swat it the fastest. Pretend like it's a little bug and you're going to swat it. We're going to see how fast you can do it. All right, so Bella and Kaya come up here first. Look at the blends. Yeah, everyone get a turn. Look at it. Fra, fra, fra. Ooh, swat it, Bella. Fra, fra, fra. Like Frosty. So get it, Bella, that one. Yeah, okay. I think they got it. Let's have Mahina and Mana. Okay, girls, stand right there side by side. What is swat, swat, swat? Woo, swat, swat, swat. Today's one. All right, they got it. All right, I have a song. And you might know this song. This is a broom, and what do we do with the broom?
Sweep.
Sweep. Sweep starts with swat, swat. And so I want to have Ethan come up here first. Ethan, he's going to sweep the floor while we sing. This is the way Ethan sweeps the floor, sweeps the floor, sweeps the floor. This is the way he sweeps the floor each and every day. Thank you, Ethan. And now we're going to have some spider webs. Can I have Mahina come get the spider webs? You can sweep off the spider webs. You can go around sweeping them off, pretend like there's spider webs everywhere. This is the way she sweeps the spider webs, sweeps the spider webs, sweeps the spider webs. This is the way Mahina sweeps the spider webs each and every day. Okay, we swept the floor. We got the spider webs. Kaya, is there anything else we can sweep? Spiders. We got the spiders. She was whacking them over there. What else can we sweep? What about the carpet? Can you sweep carpet? All right, Kaya, let's sweep the carpet. I sweep the carpet a lot. This is the way we sweep the carpet, sweep the carpet, sweep the carpet. This is the way we sweep the carpet each and every day. Swa, 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 sweep, SW, sweep. And I have the story. This is a SW story. At the end of the story, you guys gotta say the SW blends, okay? Once upon a time, there was a beautiful, sweet, young swan who loved to swim. Swa, swa, swim. She would play with her friends and family all day. She'd swim, swim, swim in the swamp and eat as much fish as she wanted. She had a wonderful life just swimming around each and every day, eating as much fish as she wanted. One day when her mom called her to come in from swimming and to snuggle in the swan nest because it's bedtime, little swan didn't listen to mommy. She wanted to keep swimming around and have as much fun as she could because it was boring going to sleep. Little swan swam and swam in the dark, and it was very cold that night. She played under the moon and thought it was exciting to be out in the dark. The next day, though, little swan had a terrible sore throat. Mommy swan said, "See, you should have listened when I called you to come swaddle and snuggle in the nest, but you wanted to stay out in the dark, cold night, and now you are sick." Mommy swan tried to give little swan some medicine, but it was very yucky. And little swan refused to swallow it. Pooey! She kept spitting it out. "This medicine is horrible. If you don't take this medicine, you're going to get more sick." Every time Mommy Swan put the medicine in her mouth, she spit it out and she never ever swallowed her medicine, not even a single drop. Little Swan swam away from her mommy and mumbled, "You worry too much. Nothing will happen if I don't swallow the yucky medicine." But something did happen. Little Swan's throat got so swollen, she couldn't even swallow her fish. She was so hungry, but the fish wouldn't go down her throat because it was all swollen. Oh no, Little Swan got a high fever. She began to sweat, sweat. She became very weak and began to sway back and forth because she's all dizzy. She couldn't even swim very well. She almost drowned in the currents. She was swept away in the currents and the swamp, and she almost drowned. Luckily, her friends swarmed around her and switched off, carrying her back to safety of her nest. Mommy Swan was so angry at Little Swan for not listening. She swatted her tail feathers and did a little swat on her. And she said, "This time, you're going to listen." Mommy wrapped a sweater around Little Swan to keep her warm. She laid Little Swan in the nest, and Mommy got a giant Q-tip and swabbed medicine down her throat. Now listen, Little Swan, I'm going to swab this medicine in your throat and coat it all over so you can get better. Little Swan listened this time to Mommy. She opened her mouth big and let Mommy take the giant Q-tip and put the yucky medicine down her throat. Little Swan fell asleep. When she woke up, guess what? She was better. She wasn't sweating. The fever was gone. She took off the sweater and started to swim in the swamp. She could swim again. She caught a fish and swallowed it. She could swallow again. She was so happy. She had more energy, and she started swinging from the trees like a monkey. Mommy smiled. "Hey, you're acting like a monkey swinging on the trees. You need to swim gracefully like a swan." And they laughed because Little Swan is all better. What did you hear, Kaya? Swan. What did you hear, Mana? Swim. What did you hear, Mahina? Swamp. They live in the swamp. Ethan. She wouldn't swallow. What else, Sage?
Swing.
She's swinging like a monkey. Anything else, Makayo? Something was coming down her. Sweat. She was sweating. Oh, and she was swept away and almost drowned.
And sweater.
Oh, sweater. She had that little cute pink sweater. Did we get all of them?
Yeah.
I think so. Oh, and she was a sweet little swan. Very sweet until she was being naughty. But she was a sweet little swan. Well, we're going to play a swan game. And I want to show you my swans that I have. This is the swan game we're going to play. And there's 2 of them. And what we're going to do for the swan game is we're going to act like they're swimming. And you guys are going to be making them swim around the circle. But there's also something dangerous that likes to eat this little swan. And he's a shark swimming around. And when I say fly, can swans fly? Yeah, then you can make it fly. We're going to keep it away. But the shark, we're trying to bite it, but you're going to try and fly it over the heads. But we'll practice swimming first, and then we'll practice with the shark. So we're going to stand in a cloud. So we're going to pass it around the circle, swim, and then we're going to go this way. Swim, swanny, swim. Swim. S-W, swim. And then when I say fly, I want you to fly it over the head. Like you fly them on and just go ahead and fly, swan, fly. Oh, no, you have to throw it. Let's try and throw it. See if you can work by throwing it. There we go. Throw it this way, Sage. This way, so you can throw it over the head. Woo! So then when I say fly, we're going to throw. You guys got it? Swim, swan, swim. Baby shark, do. Swim around, do. Keep passing him, he's swimming. Pass him. Swans will swim, do. The swan will swim, do. Uh-oh, now there's a daddy shark. Daddy shark, fly over his head. Throw, Sage. Fly around, do. Fly, swan, do. Hurry, fly, swan, the daddy's gonna get you. Fly. Butterfly. Daddy shark, do. Dad, oh, did he get you? Oh, no, he got one of our swans. Oh, who'd like to be the daddy shark now? All right, now I want to go and talk about something called a swarm. Does anyone know what a swarm is?
No.
Well, this is a beehive. And sometimes when there's a lot of bees, they call it swarming. Because the bees will go out of their hive and they will start swarming. Why might they want to swarm?
Because when someone comes out And if you try to hurt them, they sting.
Yeah, maybe someone's hitting their hive, they're gonna get mad. Or maybe there's too many, it gets crowded, then they swarm. Or maybe they smell some sweet nectar, some sweet flowers. So you guys are gonna be some bees. I'm gonna have you be a swarm. And when I say the swarm, because bee doesn't start with SW, but swarming does. And when I say swarm, you bees in your beehive, you're gonna come out of your beehive and you're gonna swarm and go towards the sweet nectar. And I have my sweater that I showed you earlier. And this sweater, the bees love it because guess what I put on it? Some sweet smelling, smells like flowers. Do bees like flowers?
Yeah.
I'm spraying it all over with flower sweet smelling perfume. And when I say the SW swarm, then the bees are gonna look, where's that sweater? And the first one, they're gonna come over there, drink up the nectar so they can make their honey. But I'm gonna hide it and you don't know where I'm gonna hide it. This is where you guys live, so I need you to stand in a line right here. Everyone's gonna be a bee. Stand up. Be a bee. Look at your beehive. All right, beehives, I want you to link hands, hold your bee, and I want you to sway back and forth. We're gonna do some SW sway. Hold hands, link hands, and we're gonna sway. Sway. Sway this way, sway that way. Sway. Sway. I'm bringing home my baby bumblebee. Close your eyes, bees. Close your eyes and keep swaying. Oh my God, you gotta be in our line. You're part of our swarm. I'm bringing home my baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm bringing home my baby bumblebee. Bee, swarm, swarm. Where's the sweater? Sweater. Find the sweater. Find the sweater. Swarm. Bzzz. Oh, the swarm found it. That was a good swarm. Look at you guys swarming around. All right, go back to your hive now. You drank the nectar. We're gonna do it one more time. But I'm gonna hide my sweater somewhere else. Link hands. This is word puzzles. Can I do one just sitting right over there by Ethan? And we're gonna be putting the words together. And then when I say pass, you're gonna mess it up and pass. So you need to be on your cloud. All right, go ahead and put your puzzle together. Bella, what does your puzzle say? Let's spell it. Hen. Hen. What does yours say, Ethan?
Sun.
Can you spell sun?
S-U-N.
Good. What is yours, Kaya?
Fox.
Can you spell fox?
F-O.
Good. Mahina, what's yours?
Jet.
Good. I like how you started out. Mess it up and pass. Okay, put your new puzzle together. Let's see what you got.
Hey.
Okay, Makaya, what's yours? Fox. Fox, F-O-X. What is yours, Mana? I like your sounding out. Bat. What is yours, Sage? Good. Mess it up and pass. Okay, let's see what you get now. I like hearing you sound out your word. Bella, what's yours? Bat. Good. What is yours, Kaya? Huh? Hen. I'm glad you said hen and not chicken. She sounded it out. What's yours, Ethan?
Ladybug.
Yeah, and can you spell bug? B.
B-U-G.
Good. What's yours, Mahina? Start with the F side.
F-O-X. Fox.
Good. Mess it up and pass. Last one that we have time for. Put it together and let's see what. Oh, we gotta put that one. Ooh, what is yours, Kaya? Bug. And how do you spell bug? Good. What's yours, Mahina? Sun. What's yours, Bella? Yep. And what's yours? Good. All right, go ahead and put it inside here. Just mess it up and put it inside there. Thank you. I got everybody's. She can do it herself. There we go. Your bracelet is in here. Oh yeah. Let's not put your bracelet in there. All right. All right. Let's get back to our spots now because we're gonna do a picture word chart. Probably our last one for a while, because was our last blend day. But we'll be doing other fun things, don't worry. And we'll have a review day to review all the blends. Okay, here we go. Let's have our friend. Micaiah, come up here first. Micaiah, can you do swans? Swans. Swans to, where's the swans?
Swans down.
Yeah, there they are. Swans to swans. SW swans. Micaiah, give to someone. Okay, Kaya, swarm. Swarm around like bees. Bzzz. The swarm. It's like a bunch of them together. Let's do a sentence using at least one. If we have two, that we can even do two. Bella, what's a good sentence? Okay, because that would be the bees, but we want to use the word swarm. Can we say the bees swarm? The bees swarm on a sweater?
The bees swarm on a swamp.
Oh, how about on the swans? Poor little swans. Let's pretend like the little swans were just swimming around. And guess what? The bees are swarming to the swans. Do they like being attacked by bees? No, they don't.
Flat.
The bees are swarming right on the swans. Everyone say the T-H-E. Bees, everyone say B-E-E-S. The bees swarm. Everyone say S-W-A-R-M. They swarm. Now we're going to say on. How do we spell on? O-N. On the T-H-E. And now let's spell swan. S-W-A-N. Period. Can we read our sentence? The bees swarm on the swan. Oh, poor swan. All right, let's have our friend Sage come find an SW and circle it. Swarm. Good. Okay, Sage, go ahead and give to someone else. That didn't have a turn. Amanda needs a turn, and Isabella. Isabella, where's the SW? Swans. You want me to lower this? Oh, you got it. She's a tall girl. Swans. Okay, who else? And let's count how many SWs. Let me write the SW up here. SW. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this word is swans. Swarm. Sweep. Sweater. And we wrote the bees swarm on the sweater. That's a good sentence, huh? We'll put this in the back. But when I call you up here, I'd like you to write an SW for today. Kaya can write an SW. And Sage, can you write an SW? And our friend Mahina write an SW and then give to a friend. Okay, that's SM. Yeah, make it SW. All right. Give to our friend. Thank you, Mahina. Go give to our friend. Wow, nice one. Okay, Mahina, give to Micaiah. Okay, I want you to look up here because we're gonna color, cut, and glue. And today we got our SWs. We're gonna color. There we have a switch to switch the light on. We have a swing. We have sweet treats, and we have a brick. Which one does not get the brick? But the sweet candy does. The swing and the light switch to switch it up does. So those are, and then we can have our sentence. Does everyone understand?
Yeah.
Say bye, friends. Bye.